Something massive just happened inside Apple Park, and it has completely broken the consumer audio timeline. While the world was watching Cupertino, waiting for a traditional flashy spring keynote, Apple pulled a move so aggressive, so highly calculated, and so fundamentally disruptive that it has caught every competitor completely off guard. We are not just talking about another standard product refresh. We are talking about the sudden, unannounced arrival of an entirely new era of acoustic engineering, biometric intelligence, and next-generation wireless connectivity. Behind closed doors, deep within the supply chain, production lines have shifted to build a piece of wearable hardware that wasn't supposed to exist yet. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Apple just fast-tracked their most powerful audio engine in history, skipping standard release cycles to drop a weapon that completely obliterates the line between standard wireless earbuds and high-end, multi-thousand-dollar professional studio monitors. If you think this is just a minor update year with slightly better battery life or a tweaked plastic case, you are completely missing the bigger picture. Apple is executing a brutal, systematic takeover of the personal audio market, restructuring how they deploy their custom silicon inside our ears, and locking everyone into their ecosystem for the next decade. By the time you finish listening to this, you will understand exactly why top-tier audio engineers, acoustic researchers, and competitors are in a total state of panic, and exactly what this secret hardware drop means for the future of the sound you experience every single day. To truly understand the sheer scale of what Apple just did, we have to look at the bizarre secrecy that has shrouded Cupertino over the last few weeks. For years, the tech industry followed a strict, predictable script. April rolls around, invitations with colorful, cryptic logos go out, and executives stand under the bright lights of the Steve Jobs Theater to pitch you on incremental upgrades. But this time, the theater remained completely dark. The stage was silent. Why would a company sitting on the most revolutionary acoustic breakthrough of the decade choose to skip the theatrical presentation? Because Apple realized that traditional keynotes are for consumer gadgets. When you are about to drop a piece of hardware that acts as a digital sledgehammer to the personal audio industry, you don't talk about it. You let the raw audio metrics do the talking. They decentralized their launch strategy, quietly updated their retail pipelines, and let this monstrous architecture hit the market like a silent shockwave. They wanted music lovers, frequent flyers, and remote workers to wake up, look at the benchmarks, and realize that the high-end wireless earbuds they bought just months ago had been rendered completely obsolete overnight. And the absolute crown jewel of this silent execution is the unexpected, early arrival of the AirPods Pro 4. This is the hardware that the supply chain insisted was at least a year away. Tech insiders were told that the custom silicon nodes were facing massive manufacturing delays, that global acoustic component shortages had stalled development, and that the previous generation would have to hold the line. It was all a brilliant smokescreen. Apple wasn't delaying production. They were stockpiling inventory to execute a simultaneous global launch that would deny their competitors any chance to respond. The AirPods Pro 4 are not just an upgrade. It is a total reinvention of what personal, wearable audio can be. For the first time in consumer audio history, Apple has successfully commercialized an ultra-advanced, dual-chip processing architecture that puts more computing power inside your ear canal than what used to power flagship computers just a few years ago. By packing an astronomical number of transistors into a microscopic footprint, they have created an audio processor that operates